going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another Varia video. Now, if you're familiar with Varia, first of all, if you're not, you should check out some of the videos that we've made for Varia, and the playlist will be linked up there at the top. So you should definitely go check that out if you are curious about this game, if you've never seen anything about it, because you're not going to want to miss out on this video. We got a package, and it's not on screen right now because it ain't that sexy. It's a brown box, but we'll get there in a moment. But our friends at Guildhouse Games sent us this box, and you will see what it is in a moment. And thank you to them for that, for sending us that, and for sponsoring this video. That's right, you heard me, sponsoring us. So thank you to them again. They're an amazing group of people. As I said, if you check out that playlist in the top, you will actually see all of these decks back here. They're not just here because they're pretty, although they're super pretty, but they're back here because we have done reviews of all of these decks. We've talked about all the art, we've talked about all the cards, etc. And so now we're going to find out what's in this box. And in fact, I'm relatively certain I opened this once before. I'm an adult. Okay, here we go. Okay, I did it. I opened the box. Oh God, I also bumped the camera. We're professionals. Anyway, we'll take this out. We received it. It got here safely, but otherwise, I haven't really taken this out because I wanted our true and initial reactions to what we're about to see here. So first of all,
unboxing video.
Exactly.
Shit.
So first of all, as we've discussed in the past, amazing packing job from them. That's something that we've, like, again, not sponsored to say it. We're just always very impressed by their packaging job.
Yes, we are.
Okay, and we do have a note on here, so I'm going to go ahead and read this note privately, and then we'll get back to you. Okay, so I've read the letter. There's not anything like super secret on it, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of to us, as you can see. It says Joe and Amy right there on it. But what it does assure us, let's actually move this packaging out of the way. Amazing, amazing packing job as always. I always appreciate that. It's super well done. This is a repackaging of the starter set. So this is almost exactly what you'll see, minus the scotch tape, we've been assured. And so let's go ahead and open this thing up for all of you to see. Oh, look, it's slightly upside down. But look at that already. Amazing.
Wow.
Right? How impressive is just that? Super awesome. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and rip this beautiful package open. Very nicely wrapped, by the way. Okay. And inside, again, as you can see, we are opening a Varia starter set. Now, Joe, there are decks right there. Why would we need a starter set? Well, the decks that are right there, you can buy those individual decks. And you should, if that's something you're interested in doing, go for it. But this is a starter set. So, as I mentioned before, if you're not familiar with Varia, and you want to get into the game, or you want to get your friends into the game, this, as you're going to see in a moment, is going to have everything you need to get into Varia. You just buy this, and you've got it all, right? Because otherwise with the decks, if you have dice around the house, great. You will need some dice. But if you don't, that's what the starter set's for. If you don't understand the rules, well, you can buy the decks and there are rules online. Or there are rules in the box. So let's open this thing up and see what is inside. Wow, this is awesome. This is like, this box is so great. Like, it's just, first of all, well, sorry. Let's talk about this art first, right? We are the art folks around here too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the art.
Gorgeous.
I love it. I really love it.
I love the way the flames look over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so realistic.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's
to
gorgeous.
Me.
Gorgeous.
The fact that they have like the orange flames on the purple background is really nice.
And the shadows swirling off of the Shadow Assassin, kind of making it like a half circle here as well. Brilliant.
To kind of create almost like a little nest for them both to sit in.
Exactly. Well, and not only that, but if you look, that swirl kind of continues onto the top.
Yeah.
Where it says Varia starter set, and then, you know, you kind of look at it like that, and now it's just, hey, shadow and fire, but at the same time, it just continues along with the art all along.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, really, really great. And then again, it just continues back onto the front again into the Volcanic Warrior again.
I said it's like a little nest, or it's like a V for Varia.
There you go. Look at it. You cracked the code already. We weren't supposed to give away all the secrets.
It's a cipher.
So, first of all, as we're opening this thing up, something that you should probably be aware of is that if you want to get this starter set for yourself while we're looking at this, the pre-orders will be live on the Varia or the Guildhouse Games website. They may actually be live now, so you should probably just check regardless. But the link will be down in the description box below, so definitely that'll be the top link for you. So click that. You will be able to go pre-order this product for yourself, get your friends into it, people that are into card games, but hey, you know what? They have no idea what Varia is. Great. Buy them the starter set. Buy yourself this starter set because it obviously comes with 2 decks and dice. You just bring this box with you to a friend's house and play the game, get them into it, and then you can show them all the other possible decks that they could get. So really, really great. And stick around. There might be a little bit more of an incentive for you as you watch the rest of this video. Just saying. So as we can see, there's a little booklet here. God, I know some people who would be very happy with this booklet from what we've heard about it. And in fact, if we look at it, we have a little bit of a welcoming message at the beginning. I don't want to spoil everything in here, so I'm not going to read it all for you, because you should buy this for yourself and check it out. But this says Varia, Fire and Shadow, written by John Dale Beatty. And there are other things here as well, and they're just as important, don't get me wrong. But I want to focus on the fact that it says written by. What's written? Well, the other thing that you would probably need if you want to get into Varia is some lore about who these characters are. Again, I ain't spoiling everything, but take a look at that.
Yeah, what a great... I mean, this is just fabulous. I love that there's literally a comic in this box. It's got comic book art. You know, it's not the type of art that you see on the boxes, which is so clean and traditional and beautiful. You look at this art, this is comic book art.
That's right.
And it's actually a comic book that tells you all about the lore of these 2 characters.
That's right.
That are depicted in the 2 decks that are included in this kit.
That's right. And then not only that, but as promised, how to play Varia as well, right in here. So you have the lore, so you can read that with your friends, you can read it for yourself, etc. But it says how to play Varia right there at the top. You've got all your rules. You've got pictures to depict the actual cards for you. I'll get out of the light.
Which is great. It's not just a quick little explanation of what you need to do. It actually shows you how to play.
Right. And because this starter set comes with 2 decks, you will be able to actually practice playing. But it gives you extensive rules, and it shows you the attributes and stuff. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. And again, like I said, I'm trying not to spoil the comic for you. You should buy this and read it for yourself, and you better believe we're going to read it later. But yeah, that's what we want for all of you. And then let's look at what else is in this box, shall we? Because again, all the little attribute symbols, or the logos for the different attributes, are all along the side here, which is amazing. And then inside, as promised, all you need to play Varia, besides the rules and the lore, again, super important, the lore, because yeah, I would need that to be able to play Varia, that's for sure. There's also dice. And not only are there dice, there's the D6s and the D4s that you will need to play the game, and they're color-coded as well. There's red for the Volcanic Warrior and gray for the Shadow Assassin as well.
Or hey, if you want to swap it,
sure,
you know,
you do whatever you want.
For the sake of, you know,
well, and that's
playing
the thing
with your friends. And friends really like to, maybe they really like gray, even though they're playing the Volcanic Warrior.
Exactly.
Like, why not?
Yeah. Exactly. And they're really nice. I mean, hey, look, this is the kind of thing where if you have your own D6s and D4s, use those. Who cares? But if you don't need to go buy anything else separate. This is what you're going to get.
This comes with everything that you need.
Exactly.
To start playing.
Oh, God. I dropped it. But there is the Volcanic Warrior. There is the Shadow Assassin. If you're unaware, Volcanic Warrior on this side. Shadow Assassin on this side. Hey, you know what else you should look at? maybe I'll be putting it up on the screen right about now. These images here are the weapon cards, if you're familiar with Varia. If you're not, these are the weapon cards that these characters would use. The Volcanic Warriors should be there on the left, and the Shadow Assassins are there on the right. But if you've seen the Volcanic Warrior and Shadow Assassin decks before, you're going to notice that these look a little bit different. And why? Well, because if you pre-order this starter set, these are the 4 promo cards that you will receive for putting in for that pre-order. And that's not all.
So these arts have not existed.
Correct.
Prior to this pre-order.
I don't dislike the other 2, but I want to make special shout-outs for that Molten Ravager and that Ebon Cloak, because, hoo boy, they're awesome. Oh my god, they're so cool. And
I actually like the other 2. I think they're pretty great. I think the skull and the knife on the desk is like very like what you would see as a photo of that on like the cover of a horror novel.
Sure.
You know, like it's just very I feel like typically what you would see on the cover of a horror novel.
Sure, I can understand that.
And then the
hammer on the table there.
Oh, so cool. I love the way they depicted that, because it looks to me exactly how I feel like it would look if you were going to like a coronation ceremony.
Sure. It's
being presented with this weapon.
Right. I was going to say it's shown a lot of reverence, which is important. It makes sense because these warriors kind of care. Their weapons are a little bit important to them, you know? A little bit. Just a little. So back to us here. We have these 2 decks. Now, as I said, we've already reviewed these. So I'm not going to sit here and open these up and review all the individual cards, because they're going to be the same thing as if you had purchased the Volcanic Warrior or the Shadow Assassin, but now they're both included. And the best part, thank you for sticking around all the way through. If you did, this is for you. For our viewers exclusively, thanks to Guildhouse Games, if you use the code GEEK4ALL, Geek, the number 4, all, no spaces, at checkout, you will get 10% off. That's fantastic. Thank you so much to them, to Guildhouse Games, for that. It lets Guildhouse Games know that we sent you.
Yes.
It lets them know that you're excited about this starter set, because God knows we are. We're super happy that we were sent this by them. This is phenomenal.
Yes. So guys, please don't forget your promo code. If you go to buy this and you're looking at it online for a decent period of time, I always do that. I always end up with some kind of coupon, and then I spend so much time looking at it that when I check out, I forget the coupon code.
That's right.
Don't forget it.
No, it's very important for you. It's a little bit important for us too, I won't lie, but it's important for you as well. Who doesn't want 10% off, right? It can never hurt. And so again, thank you to Guildhouse Games. Shout outs to them. This is fantastic. You should definitely go ahead and check the top link in the description down below to check out for yourself this gorgeous Varia starter set. Pick it up for yourselves. Let us know in the comments what you think about this, what you think about us being sponsored for this as well. We love that we have this relationship with Varia. They're amazing people over at Guildhouse Games. So again, thank you. Huge shout outs to them. Check them out on their socials and stuff as well.
I just wanted to say real quick before we wrap up.
Yes.
I love how easy this box is to open.
Yes.
The lid just pulls right off.
Yeah.
And everything's just right there.
Right. And as we were told, and as we mentioned to you, it won't be wrapped in the paper that you saw. It'll be wrapped in something separate. It won't just, pop right off like that. But once you've unwrapped it, yes, it's fantastic. It slides right off. I literally have board games over on our set for our other shows that we do that open exactly like that. And it's just so clean and easy to work with.
Yeah.
I just love that. That's fantastic.
It's just so much better than trying to do all this rigmarole. I'm bad at that. I'm bad with opening packages and not ripping stuff or, accidentally or whatever.
And again, it's just so neat and clean and easy. You just pop the lid back on, shuffle the cards back together, or just put them in a pile or whatever. They fit perfectly in the box. In fact, I don't know that we showed the inside of the box necessarily, but if people care, right, this is what it looks like. Super clean, super neat and easy. And again, the 2 decks went right in here on top of one another. They fit perfectly, and then the dice doesn't work standing up, but that's not how it's supposed to work. And then the dice fit right in here like so, and then the booklet goes right over the top, and then you just close the lid once I actually do it correctly, and then it closes. That's it.
And what a nice little carrying case if you're going to take it to a friend's house or to your LGS.
And this is not to say anything bad about the decks, but these deck boxes, right, are thin cardboard because they have to be to hold all these cards like this. This is not thin cardboard at all.
Right, this is nice and sturdy.
Yeah. You could it's actual solid cardboard, really, really nice. So thank you to Guildhouse Games. Thank you to all of you for watching. We would love, as always, to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. As I mentioned, check out our stuff down in the description box below. Don't forget to, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that fun stuff. We do trading card game content a lot here on this channel. And we do video game content over on Video Games for All. And hey, if you're interested in some gluten-free food reviews, you can check that out as well. All the links down in the description box that you might need. So thank you all so very much for watching. Please enjoy your Varia starter set and your 10% off with that code GEEK4ALL.
No spaces.
Exactly. And thank you so much to Guildhouse Games for trusting us with this. And we really look forward to more things from them because definitely stay tuned to this channel. When there are more things to talk about, you'll be the first ones to know about it. And so, for now, from us here at this Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.